and the job of Manara. So Manara is a selling robot, and the only job is to help you scan the market, pick the best pairs. Pick the best trade ideas or trade setup. Give you the entries and all the other parameters, both the entries and the area of taking profits. You copy what is there, you wait, and you make money. But before I go on, I'd like to correct an impression, okay? First of all, there's nothing in life that is 100% guaranteed, including our lives. You've heard people who were healthy and happy, and then the next minute you heard that, oh, they are late, right? The airplane, as perfect as it looks, as many times as they have flown, or it has flown, could crash any day, anytime. The biggest ship, Titanic, at the time, sank. Just think of one thing that is actually perfect. Any creation, nothing, right? So perfection means you can't get 100% any damn time. But what we try to do as human beings, while we're on earth, or whatever it is you're doing, at school, at home, at work, business, whatever it is you do, wealth, there's nobody that is actually the richest in the world. The only ones they know are the ones that they know, isn't it? You discover a lot of billionaires here and there that are hidden, So a lot of things that cannot be 100%. So the only thing you can do is to strive every day to have the best, which means have a very good ratio. Of course, we know what the ratio is, right? At least try to make sure that even if you cannot get 100%, push every day to increase your percentage from 50 average to 60 to 70 to 80. And one thing you should know is for life, you can never get 100%. So you get 80, people have gotten 85, 90, but I think it stops there, except they are exaggerating. So what I'm trying to say in a sense is this: Forex trading is not a gamble, neither is it a simulated games or a scripted movie. In movies, it is already scripted. Whatever it is they want it to happen. For example, they can write a script and say that the actor fought 1,000 people, yet he won. The actor took 10 rounds of bullets, yet he didn't die. But the bad guy took just one and he died. Those are scripted. But in reality, things are not just the way you want it to be every time, right? So in Forex trading, the best way of winning is to accept the fact that not every time you win. But what you try to do is make sure you win most of the times. Okay, and on the days you don't win, make sure you have a risk management in place that checks and make sure that you don't lose all what you have made before. That's how to succeed in Forex. Okay, the richest Forex trader in the world, I think his name is Paul today or something. This guy is worth over about $16 billion or thereabouts. These guys, they still lose even up to date. They are perfect, they are professionals, right? But they don't lose what they don't want to lose. They only lose what they plan to lose. You see that, right? Maybe you should note that. A true Forex trader is that one person, or is that trader who lose in a losing trade only what he plans to lose. While an amateur or a Forex trader who doesn't know what he or she is doing is that person who lose heavily without having a plan what amount of money he or she will lose. You understand? So everything is intentional in Forex trading. So don't expect 100%. Now, saying all of this, simply to also tell you that even the robots will not give you 100%. See, the robot is to set up technically. Now, I want to tell you something. Forex strategies, or should I say Forex, actually work in 2 dimensions, okay? It works basically on technical and fundamental, okay? Technical and fundamental. Yes, technical takes about, let's say, 75% of whatever it is you see in Forex, while the remaining 25% is fundamental. So for those of you who have not really studied your back office videos, what is the difference? Now, technical is the one that tells you based on the patterns, based on the price action, based on the way, what's it called? The time frame and all those stuff that helps you to study the market based on all those stuff I just mentioned. So with those messages, with those patterns and all that, they tell you a story. Because every time you look at the chart is always telling you a story. What is the story? Like telling you about what has happened to this price in the past and what is the pattern the price always follow. Okay, if it can happen like this in the past, the moment you see this kind of pattern in the future, how to tackle it. These are what we call technical. This is 75% of all, as in 75% of the time, the Forex market respects technical. But the remaining 25 is the fundamentals. Now, fundamentals has to do with news and also can be done with sentiment. Now, when it's news, like some of you already used to it, like see what happened some of those days when we took a buy, the NFP, and I said, oh, let's go a buy. Okay, what happened when we took a buy? Immediately went up so fast that some MT4 apps could not catch up. Now, that is fundamental news. Why? Because there was a news that probably after the news release, it had a massive effect on the US dollar. And whatever happens to the US dollar affects gold. Supposing you are trading gold, right? So fundamental news are those kind of news that are released based on economical issues, you know, GDP, whatever happens to a major country with a major currency, it affects the market. So in such situation, your technical will fail. It won't go your technical, it will only go based on news. So you see, then the other one is sentiment. Now that sentiment is even worse. Now when it's news, it's easy for you. At least the news, you can say, okay, news is coming up, you'll be ready, and you know, okay, what if the result comes this way, what will happen? But for sentiment, it's the behavior, emotional behavior of the heavy, of the investors, of the whales. We call them the whales, the big institution, the investors all over the world. Their emotional, the way they feel. You understand? For example, let's say all of a sudden there is a rumor that dollar is going to go up on interest. I mean, the interest rate on dollar will be higher in the next maybe 1 month. It's actually a rumor. It's not real, right? Do you know what happened? The biggest institution in the world with savings in dollars will start converting their dollars to gold. And what happens? Gold start going up. Now, if your technicals that time is bearish, you start seeing it going the other way. You'll be wondering, but technically it's supposed to be bearish. It's supposed to be going down. See the price going up. You get. So all of these things are the reasons why you cannot be 100% in the market. Things happen. Like recently, this week, do you know what happened this week? Okay, some of you be wondering. Like I said, I'm sorry that I didn't give you information in time why I couldn't send my own personal signal. I've checked it since since that day that we started losing, we've been winning all the time. That last trade that we took that went the other way, some of us made profits. Some of us that came out early, made a lot of profits, while some of us also took some losses, right? Since that evening, after that news, the market has been manipulative, has not been respecting technical. Not just us, all the traders. Even when you check, you see everybody hitting stop loss. And even me, the reason why I didn't send signals to you guys is because I prefer to lose money than to lead you guys into losing money. I don't like that. Yes, like I told you, losing is part of the game, right? But if I can avoid it, that's what they call calculated risk. I thought the market except one is greedy and you don't know what you're doing. It's not a must to trade every time. That's still part of the things you learn in Forex. Not every day is a trading day. There are some days, when you see how the market reacts, just go out of the market until it settles. So I checked it yesterday throughout the night. I even entered some trade with literally 2 small risk. Everything, about 3 setup, 3 times. Stop loss. I entered with very little risk. Thank God I didn't send those signals. I just said, let me test them and see how they go. As soon as you come in, let me tell you what happens. For you to know that it's manipulation that is going on. For example, it's not technical, it's because the G20 or 21, I think, the 21 strongest country, they're having meetings and a lot of decisions are affecting everything. Do you get? Now, So the moment you enter a trade, all the ones I did, when I enter a sell, a very good setup, it will go into profit for a while, but not really far away. So of course, you want to wait to see it go far. Not that you just enter a trade, I'll give you 10 pips. No, that's waste of effort, right? So after some time, it will now go backwards. I'll take more entries. Before you know it, to go straight. It will not rush down as if it's targeting your stop loss. Goes to the stop loss, hit the stop loss, and after the stop loss start going that way. Did that to me about 2 times. Then the third one was just dancing up and down, until that's also a stop loss. But I said, no, I'm done for this week. So next week, there'll be a new candle, which is a weekly candle, and we'll start on Monday. That was what I said. So days like that, yeah, there are bound to be losses, but you have to control by your risk management. If you understand all that I've just explained, if it makes sense to you, put a 2 in the chat box. If all the things I just explained make sense to you, put a 2 in the chat box. If it makes sense to you at all, put a 2 in the chat box. I think I've been talking to myself, right? I want to be sure you guys are with me. That's why. So if it makes sense to you, put a 2 in the chat box. All right.
Why is it that it's difficult to chat when you want to chat like on this Zoom?
The what? You say what? I didn't get you. It's difficult to what? I can't hear you. Can you repeat yourself? All right, just put a 2 in the chat box if it makes sense to you. So we have about 12 or 13 people, okay, 13. And we have few twos. All right. At least those ones can understand. All right. So that being said, let's go straight to what we are here to do. Okay, like I said, I'm going to share my screen. Or is there anybody who is new? Let's just use that person. They will set up. If you are new, just sign up and you've not set up your Manara. Can you just please put a 5 in the chat box? If you are new, you've not set up your Manara, you've not done your Manara setting. So we just help you out and use that for example. If you are new, can you please put a 5 in the chat box and you've not done your setup yet? See, when I ask these questions, I expect very rapid answers for time's sake. Because for me, as soon as it's close to 10 o'clock, I'm going to end this call. So that's it. All right. Your name is not there, but it's still in Phoenix Mobility Limited. Anyways, so you can share your screen. I don't know your name, but it's showing Infinix Mobility Limited. So you can share your screen. You know how to share? See a share button on the I think at the bottom of your phone, yeah. Where you see share written under it, depending on the kind of phone you're using. If you're using iPhone, I think it's different with iPhone anyways. Are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, I think I have how many of you that are there? That's okay. Patrick, can you please share your screen? Patrick Ama. Guys, time is essence, eh? Patrick, can you share your screen? Should we end this call? For me, we can end it and postpone it to another day when everybody is ready.
No, we shouldn't end the call. Who is supposed to share the screen that is not sharing? Does the person know how to share the screen?
I'm surprised. I mean, they can't say anything, they can't type. I don't know. All right. So go to your back office. Do you know how to log into your back office? You can unmute yourself and talk. Just speak. You can unmute yourself. Do you know?
Okay, what did you say I should do?
Your back office. Your back office. Do you know how to log in? Okay, go to the message that was used in welcoming you to the group. There are two links on that message. The one where your picture is attached. Can you go there on the WhatsApp group?
Let me try. I'm not really good at this Zoom stuff.
Okay, I understand. Okay. Is there? I think we only have two people that says that have 5 in number. Wait, I put that. I think we have 2 new people, right? Who have not done their setup.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't speak clearly. I was in a very noisy place actually, so I just had to leave.
Yeah, it's okay. So have you done your setup? Have you done your Manara setup?
I know I haven't.
Or are you? The reason why I'm looking for a new person is to make it easy for you guys to understand. I mean, after the call, I don't want to see someone chatting and saying, please, I don't know how to make my setup. I mean, I've given up the chance right now. So let me just think I'll just have to do it myself. All right. So let's just pay attention. All right. So for those of you who already okay. Oh, I'll stop sharing again. Sorry, let me share. Let me close some stuff. Okay. All right. So you log into this part. When you log in here, I hope you all can see the screen, right?
Yes.
So when you log in, this link is attached to your what's it called? It's attached to your welcome message. So when you log in, you go to the menu, you click on Forex, and then you click on Manara. Tap Forex, and then you tap Manara. Now you scroll a bit downwards, okay? Then you click on this, you tap on this access Manara now. So when you tap, it opens a new tab for you, new web page, where this time around is going to be manarafx.io. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So this is Manara. So this is Manara. Okay. So depending on if you use a phone or system, this is Manara. Okay. So now when you're here, now there are things I'd like you to know. I'm gonna be a bit faster because we spend most of the time wondering. So now so there are three segments here, but as long as Manara is concerned, there are three areas here. That's four areas. Sorry, four segments that you need to understand how they work or how to use them. Okay. Now the first thing you want to learn is the first one is chart. The chart area. What is the chart area? What are they for? Simple. Now, for those of you, sometimes you wait on my signal that you like, oh, if I don't sense it now, or you wait on the Telegram, which is good. I mean, first of all, I like all of you to know this. There are many channels because when your money covered a lot of stuff, but you guys like you're limited, you're just using maybe one out of all the things you've been given. Now, there are many good channels which I'll be showing you at the end of this training where you can pick so many trades from, and they are doing so well. I mean, a lot of winnings here and there. Okay, so you don't just focus on one thing, on me alone, or maybe on Manara alone. I mean, there's Eminence for you, there is Manara, and there is, of course, the supporting one that I do. My own is just a supporting trade, okay? Just to augment whatever it is you made before for the day, okay? Now, so let's say you don't know what to do and you want to take some trades and you're not good at trade. Of course, you don't know how to take yourself yet. Okay. So this chart is for you. So what do? You come here. Okay. You come here. Now when you get to this part, you come to this area. This area. Now there are three areas where you focus on that is very important on this chart. this area, okay? That's the area where you are putting the pairs. The area where you put in the time frame. This is time frame, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day. So depending on the type of trader you are, on type of trade you take, okay, then the other one, so it's 4. Actually, it's 4, but just one of them is one time. So this one, this is the one that you click on. I'll show you all of this, don't worry. You click on that, will give you all the parameters, the entries. I will tell you if there's any setup that is good enough for you, whether buy or sell. It will show you and tell you where to enter and where to take your profit and stop loss. But this one is where you do the settings. You need to do the settings. What settings are we talking about? So here is where you choose your preference, like the kind of trade that ideas you like, the kind of instrument you trade, the kind of timing you want, the kind of, everything, style that you want, style of trading you choose here. By the time you set this one only once, you save it, you don't have to come here again. So whatever you save here is what you always see here. Okay, I'm going to show you in practical what we mean by that. So let's go by it. So here now, let's say you come to this part. Let's say you want to trade gold. Let's say gold is your favorite pair. Okay, now you come here, you type in XAUUSD, which is gold. So when you type in, for example, this is what you see. Let's say I want gold. Type XAUUSD. That's the symbol for gold. Okay, now, so it will show you numerous exchange. So these are gold, these still the same golds, okay, but from numerous exchanges, okay. But you are coming to choose the one from Rwanda, which is here. Let me show you Rwanda. Where you see Rwanda, this is Rwanda. Look at Rwanda here, under exchange. So that's the one I always choose. And the reason is simple: their price is more accurate. Okay, others are okay too, but this is the best price accuracy in accuracy. Okay, so now I've chosen and it has come. Now the next thing is what type of time do I want? Do I want 1 hour? Do I want 15 minutes? So what does this time mean? So these candles you see here, which you're already familiar with, all of you. Each of these candles, each of these ones, each of these candles you see, each of these things, the red and green candles, okay? So each of them contains some like a particular timing. Now, if you choose 15 minutes, it will show you a chart that is comprised of 15 minutes candle each. If you choose 30 minutes, it will show you the one that has 30 minutes candle. So which means each candle you see here is 30 minutes. So it will ride for 30 minutes from the beginning to the end, to open and close for 30 minutes. 1 hour. Now, this time frame determines the kind of trader you are. If you are the type that wants to trade all the day, intraday, that can stay for longer trade, or you are the type that likes scalping, which is in few minutes, or 1 hour, or 2 hours maximum, okay, or you are the type that likes trade, which is days. So that's what applies. So now, since most of us are here, especially as a new person, it's always good for you to trade maybe the intraday or scalping. So you go between 15 minutes and 1 hour. Okay, some even do 5 minutes. Okay, but me, I like to do 4 hour or daily. Okay, but that doesn't matter. So let's just choose one for the sake of this presentation. So let's say you choose 15 minutes. Let's choose 1 hour. Okay, now I choose 1 hour. I've done my timing. Remember, I've inputted here the pairs. Now I've done the timing. The next thing I'm going to do is, remember, the third thing here is to check. Now, the moment I tap this thing, the system will come to tell me if there is a setup. Now, the system is telling me, yes, there's a setup. The system is showing me that I should buy gold. How do I know? Look at this. This green, anytime you see a green arrow pointing up, it means buy. And it's telling you that the strategy the system using confirming this buy is called BAT strategy, the BAT pattern. So it's a pattern, the BAT pattern. Okay. Now, I will now see, I've seen this now, the system is telling me to buy. But the trend, what is the trend? The movement is weak. But of course, you know it's Friday, okay? And the market is about to close, so this is expected. But the technical indicator is not saying anything. So right now, the only thing I can do now is to buy gold. But before I do that, I will need to see the parameters, so I can be able to put them in my MetaTrader 4, MT4, MT5, right? So because of that, you click on show. Look at the show here. When you say show, it will show you everything. When I click show, you see what it's showing me? That's giving me the entry. It said when the gold comes to, I should only buy when it comes to 1936 or 1941, between that range. So meaning I should not buy now until it comes here. So you can now decide to set buy limits here. Now it says that my profits, take profit one is 1947, take profit two is 1953. So now for me, I can choose whether to take only profit one, like most of you always do. So you put 1947, your profit TP, or some of you that always, just few of you that goes all the way, maybe you put in 1953 as your TP. Either way, fine. Okay. Now, stop loss is here. Look at the stop loss, 1931. It's a very beautiful close one anyway. And it's less than about 50 pips. 1931. And then the reward to risk. What's the meaning of reward to risk? It means if you are risking $10 on this trade, which means let's say you risk $10, which means the lot size you're using says that whenever this trade, if it doesn't go your way, it will only take $10. That's the only thing you lose is $10, right? Now, if you put in $10 as a risk, if you win this trade, you'll be having times 3. That's the name of this rewards to risk ratio. Okay, so you'll be having times 3 of whatever you risk. So if you win, you'll be seeing like $30. If you lose, you'll be losing only $10. Supposing you risk with $10. Okay, some people risk more than that or less than that. Okay, so you see, what Manara have done for you now is like you have employed a forex trader who is working for you. So you send the forex trader to the market. Hey, go check the market for me. If there's anything for gold, they didn't want I need 1 hour setup. Go for me. And then it goes there and comes back with what? With a setup for you. And you trade and you make money. So that's how you use the chart. So the chart area of Manara, so you click on hide when you're done copying. But now before you even click on hide, you can just click it off and you see the pattern and those parameters. You see the BAT pattern. You see it. Look at the parameters. Target 1, target 2, your entry and stop loss. Copy them. That's how you do it. Now, so this chart area is used for searching trade ideas by yourself. So let's say I want GBP USD. Let me do one more before we go. GBP USD. I want to do GBP USD. That's Great British Pounds or Great Britain Pounds. Yeah, Great Britain Pounds and versus USD. So now I've checked GBP. Sorry, I said GBP, not GPB. GBP USD. I'm going to go for Rwanda, which is here. So now this is GBP USD, and I say 30 minutes. I need 30 minutes time frame. So it has changed to 30 minutes now, right? Time is now 30 minutes. What have I done? The time is 30 minutes, right? Now I'm now telling Manara, please check for me if there's any setup. So how do I do that? By tapping on this thing. Wow, Manara said yes, there's setup for GBP USD. And guess what the setup is? Manara is telling me to sell. Okay. Why did Manara say that? Manara said that because she had seen that there's a pattern called double top. Double top is for selling. And also there's 3 black crows, which is also for selling. This is the 3 black crows. So anytime you see this, it's for selling. And also look at here. The trend is weak because it's Friday. I expect every trend to be weak now because the market is about to close till one day. But the indicator says sell. You see how beautiful the chart area is? I hope you're all learning something, right? Now, so what do I do next? I need to check this pattern. So you can show me my entry and my stop loss and my profit. So now look at it. It says I should enter at 1.3, and my profit will be 1.30, blah, 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 while my stop loss will be this. So now, since I've said show, I tap this, what's it called? Remember, you now go and tap this. So this can decide, this can leave outrightly. So you can be able to see clearly. So now you need to go back and tap this one. Okay, so when you tap it, what happens? It will make this disappear. Tap, so you can be able to see the parameters in set. So look at the parameter. Look at double top. This is what we call double top. Double top. Okay, stop loss. You enter this, your stop loss, your profit and entry. And the moment it moves here and goes down, you hit profit. TP it, you take your profits, you make your money, isn't it? That's how it works. Now, let's talk about this one. For those of you who are new, before before you can be able to start using this, you have to do this first. You have to use this and set up the way you want it, okay? This place is where you set up the chat area. Remember, I told you from the beginning, there are 4 segments of this area, right? The chat, this is where we are now, right? So you want to do the settings. Settings like you want to choose your preference. How do you want it? So let's do it together. I'm going to set this is mine. I already done the settings before, but I'll put it to default so you guys will know how it's done. Okay. So if I look at it, these are my own settings already before. Okay. But I'll just start all over. So you see how it's done. Or better still, I don't even need to start all over. Just see if you can screenshot right now, screenshot. This is my own personal settings. Okay. So now let me explain this to you. So when you get here on your own, that you see that icon that look like a funnel. Okay. So you get there, all you need to do is you need to look at the settings and filters for chat. Now you don't know all of these things. That's why the only thing you can do here is just copy what we've done here and do the same thing on yours. Okay. So it's asking, what they're asking here is what kind of patterns do you want? You want successful patterns, also support and resistance, or failed patterns. So you tick off failed patterns. You don't want failed patterns, you tick it off. But the other ones, you leave them in green because they are good. Those are the ones we trade. We trade support and resistance and successful patterns. So meaning all these ones are what we allow those style of trading, okay, to recognize the setup in the market when they see them. Okay. Now you have now set up those ones for filters. And I mean the settings for this area. What are the patterns you really want to go for? So from now, according to general consensus, it is agreed that the best of them is bat and butterfly. Bat and butterfly, they give 85% win rate. Now, for me personally, I chose bat and butterfly. Most people will only tell them, okay, just use bat and butterfly, okay? But for me, I like double top as well. I like double bottom. Sorry, double bottom, double top. I use triangle. I use head and shoulder. Okay, I use head and shoulder. No, sorry. Let me remove triangle. I use double top, double bottom, and head and shoulder. Sorry. So you see, I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns. That's all I use. Okay. So you can copy what is there and do the same thing. Now, it's not asking what kind of direction do you want? Do you want to trade when the market is going up or when it's going down? Or when when the market does not even know where it's going? So me, I only want to trade when it's going up or down. So that's the way to trade. You don't trade the market when it's not going up and it's not going down. Like what gold is doing now, has been doing for days, just bouncing up and down, and it's not going on a particular direction. Now that can put you in, put your money in jeopardy. You get the point. So that's why we chose this. So just screenshot this part and do the same. That's all you need to do. And that is all for the first area. The second area, monitor. Let's go to monitor. What does monitor mean? Now this area is where you set up, put settings, the kind of things that you want, the kind of trade ideas that you want. So Manara, instead of just, the first one, you have to do things yourself. Type in the pair, do the time, and it will show you immediately there's a setup. On this other one now, you just put it there, you set it there like you're setting a trap. Okay? Okay, so you put it there that whenever you see anything that matches what I have set up for you to see for me, keep them for me, but make sure now you're not being able to tell Manara that, oh Manara, I like you to tell me when they are already there, okay? When they are already there, or you tell Manara that, oh, okay, I want you to tell me when they are not there yet, but that's where they are going. Or just tell me when they start, when it's about leaving the first point to the other point, okay? That means you want to be there before them. That will give you enough time. But sometimes you can choose, no, you want only Manara to pick the ones that are already there at the entry, okay? But most times, for monitor, it's better to choose the one that is not there yet, so you can be able to input your parameters easily. You don't have to rush, okay? You can be able to review it before you go in. It gives you enough time, okay? So how do you do all of this? Through the setups, the settings that are up there, okay? So let's start. Now, when it comes to monitor, As you can see, look at all this pair. These are the pair based on my own settings that I want. Now, any pair I don't like, you won't see it here. So where did I change all of these things? So we go to security. I want you all to pay attention to this part, okay? Go to security. Now, if you are new, remember, you don't need to bother yourself about these names. Just do copy and paste. For now, you understand those names later. These are the currency that I trade, or that we all trade, most of us trade. So we have what we call the major currency. So when you get to this part, so let me set it to default now. Guys, let me set it to default, okay? Default. For your sake, let me do it to default. So we'll start all over again. Now, this is default, I guess. Oh, it's not there. Okay, then this is it. Sorry. Am I really list or what? I want to set everything default. Still not showing it. Okay, yeah, it's set to default now. All right, it's default now. So this is what you see. This is how it will look. Okay, when you get there. So what do? So you click on security. Now, when you get to the major, all the major currencies are tradable currencies. So you leave all the major currencies. Don't touch that. But when you come to minor and exotic, there are some pairs you have to lose out. Okay. I see some of us, sometimes when they send me their screenshots of their trades, I'll see those currencies that we don't even trade. Currencies that the countries are not even settled. You can't decide or bank your money on them. So it's because you are new. So it's not bad, but just that you need to follow what we do here. So look at me now. I'm going to be removing some that are irrelevant. Okay. For example, all AUDCHF is good, AUDJPY is good, AUDSGD, no, I removed that. SGD is a currency that we don't use. Singapore dollar, we don't trade it. This one is now Canadian versus Hong Kong dollar, no. We have Canadian SGD, no, we don't trade Hong Kong, we don't trade Singapore. Okay, HFJPY, yes. Then I think this is Czech Republic krona, we don't trade it, I remove it. Hong Kong dollar, we don't trade it. NOK, Norway krona, don't trade it. Which country is this? The PLN, I don't know. That's why we don't even trade it. Singapore dollar, South African rands, we don't trade it. Okay, I remove Singapore dollar again. HKD, Hong Kong dollar, we don't trade it. Singapore dollar, we don't trade it. Singapore dollar, we don't trade it. CNH, we don't trade it. We don't trade. We don't trade HUF, Mexican Naira, we don't trade. PLN, we don't trade. SEK, we don't trade. THB, we don't trade. Oh, sorry. Okay, South African rands, we don't trade. So I remove that. You see what I'm doing now, right? So you watch this video again and you do exactly what I've done. So you won't be having some useless pairs showing up and you'll be trading them with HKD, SEK, TRY, you don't trade. Another HKD here. Anyway, you see all those HKD, ZAR, African rands, HKD, Singapore dollar, HKD, TRY, CZK out. See, I'm losing them out, right? INR. So I'm losing all of these ones out. So under the exotic and minor, these are the only ones I leave. Okay? When you watch this video again, you will do exactly what I've done. Bonds, no, we don't trade bonds. So instead of ticking it, just switch it off here. Start this place, switch it off. Indices, well, as a beginner, just switch it off. You don't need it. See, I mean, there are some that we trade here. But just for me, so me now, for me, because when you get here, you just switch it off like this, okay? But for me, I trade sometimes. Actually, I don't even trade them. Let me just leave them. I like it's the day I would like to trade them. So, but if you are new, you don't do the same, okay? Because these ones are very, very strong instrument. They take money very fast. You can take your money very, very fast, and you can make money very fast. Dangerous. So it's not advisable for new people. Okay, so you switch it off. Okay, commodity. No, you don't trade sugar and corn. No, don't bank my money. Now, metal. Of all of these things, the only one we trade for now is XAU USD, which is gold versus USD. So you look for it. You switch off, you put off all of these ones. You don't need all these ones. You don't need all these ones. You don't need them. We don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this one, we don't need, we only need gold versus USD. Gold versus USD. Okay. Now that's the only one you choose here. Of all the metals. You see the one I chose? Gold versus USD. So now when you're done with this, you are done. What do? The best so save all of these things because you have to save them. So you don't have to do this all over again. You only do this one time. The first time you open your setup. So you click on security again, it is saved now. You see, everything is saved. Okay. Now, the next thing is okay, settings. So you go to settings. What do you need to do at settings? Now, here is where you tell the system that you want the ones that are already mature, complete, or incomplete. What is complete? Complete is the one that is already at the entry. So you just this one when you choose complete, it will only show you pairs that are already at the entry. So when you meaning anytime you see it, it is ready. So you have to rush and enter and jump in. But for monitor, you don't need to do that because the next one we'll be talking about will be doing that for you. We'll be giving you the one that are ready. For monitor, it's better you always choose incomplete, like incomplete, or maybe mature. Now mature is like maybe it's just few candle away, just few minutes away, just few minutes away. It'll be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes from your entry. That is still a bit fast too. So it's better you do the incomplete. That's what we do most times. So you leave it at time frame. What time frame? Now for me, when it comes to monitor, and which I'll tell you to do the same, on tick M5, you don't need 30 minutes trade, you don't need 15 minutes, you don't need 5 minutes. I do H4, which is 4 hours and daily. Okay, I do 4 hours, 1 hour, and daily. So 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. The reason is this. You see, the longer the candle, the longer the time frame of the candle, the stronger the confirmation. And the stronger the confirmation, the higher the percentage of winning that trade. Okay, but the only disadvantage with long duration trading is because they are long. Some of us are so impatient. We want to get there sharp. You know, people will be calling me, coach, it has not activated yet. No, it has not. I mean, just wait. Okay. So, but if you know you're not the type that can wait, then you can go for all these other ones. But when it comes to monitor, just do what I do here. That's how to win. Okay. Now, asset class. Talking about what are the asset classes you are trading? Remember, we're trading forex, metal, for me, indices, but commodity and bond, no. What have I done? Commodity and bond, no. You remove that. Okay, and you remove indices for yourself. I mean, like I told you. So that's that. So when you're done, what do you do again? You click on that same settings, and then everything is saved. Okay, so now I want to load the list. I did not show you. Have I done something wrong? It's supposed to be showing the low. 1 minute, guys. Let me reload my page. Oh, sorry. Loads. Monitor. Voila. Okay. Ah. Tell me to go back. Okay. Oh. Okay. Settings. Okay, there's one more thing I've not done. There's one more thing I've not done. I think it's under settings. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay. So remember what we did at the first one, the patterns, right? Remember what I chose? I said I chose bats. So I'll remove the rest of them. I chose bats, double top. Yes, I chose double top, double bottom. I didn't choose the head and shoulder. I didn't choose all these ones. Flag, no. Range, no. Double top, double bottom, two bottom. Well, exactly. I didn't choose all these ones. So I only chose 5. Remember, I only chose 5, right? I only chose 5. So as soon as I choose all that, then remember the pattern type. You remove unknown. So you only leave bullish and bearish. What do? You click on settings, everything is saved. Now, whatever you have here, see below here, you will see everything. Can you see them? These are the things, these are the setups that are already on the market. See plenty setups. So you like to trade that, you see enough trade for yourself, right? So to tell you their direction, I'll show you an example. So for example, it's telling me that card JPY is available for 1 hour. And what does it say? It says I should sell. How do you know whether to sell or buy? Look at it. This is how you know. See all these things. When you see a red arrow pointing down, telling you to sell. When you see a green arrow pointing up, it's telling you to buy. So let me say, for example, card JPY. So you click, and what do? When you click, it gives you all the parameters. So you see the entry point, the entry is there, stop loss is there, the TP, which is target 1, TP2, which is target 2. You just go to your MT4, impute them, and you make money. Hope you understand, right? So that is how to use this area called monitor. Okay, now let's go to the third part, notification. We have 30 minutes left. So this is where now this notification also, so you see, that's its own settings as well. Now this one is the one that sends direct signals to your Telegram messaging app, okay? Now, for those of you who are new, I'm gonna I'll show you how it works here, okay? A bit, I'm not supposed, the video is there actually to save the time, so you just see the video, don't worry, okay? So this part, now, I'm gonna show you an example of what happened today, okay? So this part is the last part, this is the last part for the pairs, okay? Now, this is the part where whatever you choose here is what is sent to you, to your Telegram as message, as your signal, okay? So now, how do you do this? So you go to settings, you know what we did before, H4, don't like M15. But for you, you have to put M15, for notification, if you are new, okay? So for me, I always do 1 hour daily and H4, okay? Now, so you, then the trading style, the pattern, remember, bat, butterfly, double bottom, double top, head and shoulder. Those are my pairs, okay? Those are my patterns I use, okay? Then you come to this part, bullish and bearish, that's all. You click on setting, everything is saved. You see, the only trade you see here is the trade I chose, daily, H4, H1, and now it's telling me already. So all these ones you see here, they will be sent to your Telegram, okay? They'll be sent to the Telegram app, okay? Now, here, watch list. What watch list is for is to tell, okay, to remind you, okay, what are the things that they are watching out for you, which assets? So the Forex major, don't click on this Forex minor. If not, you'll be receiving all those pairs that are not relevant. Just click on Forex major. Then here, where you have symbol, where you have, you come to this part where you have add new symbol at the bottom here. Okay, you see at the bottom there. So you now come and type XAUUSD like I did up here, and you add that. That's the only thing you do. XAUUSD, you add that one to it. So that's for you to put in pairs that are not part of major, but you still want to receive them in your Telegram app. Okay, so you type it here. So only type XAUUSD, and when you type, just select it to go up here and register. And when you're done, what do you do? When you're done, what have I done? Okay, when you're done, under the watch list, you click on watch list to save. So these ones now are the ones that we sent to your Telegram. The market will now be looking for good setup for you from the market and the system will be looking for good setup for you from the market and send it directly to your Telegram. That's why you see this icon here, Telegram icon. Okay, look at this Telegram icon. Okay, when you click it, it connects Manara to your icon. So let me click now. I've done my own already. That was why I was asking for a new person. So you understand better. We'll start from grassroots and show you how it's actually done. So for this night to take me straight to my own, but you cannot see, you may not see the, can you guys see it? Can you see it? Can you see my screen? Is it showing anything?
Yes, it's showing.
Oh, wow, awesome. Before it doesn't show like this. Oh, good, it's showing, good. So, okay, I know why it's showing. I did something. Because they are secured channels, okay? Now, so look at it. Look at this is what you'll be receiving. Look at all these as signals. Imagine how many signals in a day. Let's start from the beginning. Imagine how many signals today alone. I mean, you don't have to take everything. I'm just showing you that, yes, plenty signals. Yeah. So, but you know me, my favorite pair is gold. Look how fast. Okay, this is July 12th. Sorry. Okay, yeah, this today started from here. They set directly to my phone from Manara. Okay, today started from here, July 14th. GBP, JPY, I don't trade that. Hey, look at this now. This is gold USD. For those of you, I mean, if you want to trade, sometimes look at the things, okay, like, look at this gold USD. Let's even check it. Let's check it whether it worked out. Now, not all of them worked out, okay? But the good thing is, if you are trading, if you are using this, especially if you have chosen 15 minutes, I advise you, don't wait for TP, okay? Whenever you see profit, okay? You see some money, some profit, close, because there are numerous trades that will come. So you close, you be out, you close, you be out, and then you come back again, you take and take and take. But one thing about trading also, you need to have a timetable and a plan. Don't trade for the whole day, okay? It's boring. I mean, nobody will enjoy your game when you start staring at the screen every morning and night. Even when you are making money, it's still boring, okay? You have to dedicate some time and the rest of the time do other things, okay? Now, let's look at this gold. Let's just look at it. So the gold signal was sent around that time. I will check the time. It was sent for a bullish, which means to buy. It was said you should buy at 1958 and then TP 1960 and 1961. This signal was sent around 6:46 a.m. 6:46 a.m. So let's go check what happened. Let's check what happened. I think I can use this. Let me use my trading view. 6:46 a.m. Let's see if it goes. Let us see if it worked out. 6:46 a.m. At least from 1958, 59, 10 to 60, 10 to 20 pips, 58, 59, 60, that's 20 pips, 61. That's 30 pips trade. That's 30 pips trade. 30 pips means if you are using a 0.1, you'll be making $30 on that if it goes your way. So let's look for today on gold, right? XAUSD. XAUSD. See, gold market has been like, can you imagine? I mean, it's just been doing, not respecting patterns or anything. Let's look for 6:46 a.m. Right? Was that the time? 6:46, right? Yes, 6:46. Where is it again? Bullish, right? 6:46. Yeah. 1958. Let me see the entry again. 1958.3, okay. Let's raise it 6:46 a.m. It's 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. Today is 14, 7:13, 48. So I guess 1958 is around here. 58.3. 58.3. Let's just say this is it. 17.3. Okay. Let's just say this is the point. This point here. Now, so let's say you enter the trade. Okay, let's go and check the stop loss. Sorry. Stop loss. You know, I told you that I like to take 4 hour and daily, 1 hour, 4 hour and daily, right? So let's see stop loss 1957.295. Now this one is 15 minutes. So if you are taking this one, I'll tell you how to take it. Now this one 1957.29 is the stop loss. So let's look for 1957.29. Now look at what happened here. See? So the stop loss is around here. Very small stop loss, right? So look at this trade. After it was announced, I want to tell you what happens. After it was announced, let's say you enter from this point. It took off from this point, it went up to 1959 dot, let's say 7, almost at 1960, which is the first TP. Remember, the first TP is 60, second TP is 61. Let me elongate this so you see it well. Guys, look at what happens. So let's say you're in this trade, you're already in profit at this point, almost at TP1, came down again, then it now went up again. The TP1 eats for here, it eats TP1. You see? TP1, which is from 1958 to 1950, TP1 is 20 pips, which is a good one. Only 10 pips remaining, which is this place, right? So it eats TP1. So most of you would have won this trade and go up because most of you always take TP1. And I always advise you to stick to TP1. I mean, especially on short trade, like 15-minute trade. So this one went through. So if you had traded this one, you would have made money big time and you'll be happy. Manara would have fetched you money early in the morning. So imagine you are using 0.1, you would have made $20 early in the morning. If you are using one lot size, you would have made $200 that time. Okay? Here. So what happened after that? It went down. Now, did it get to the top loss? No. Yeah, it went down here. Sorry, before going down, forgive me. So when it got here, okay, it came down here, and now went up again, higher than 60, almost at TP2. This one would have given you 29 pips, or let's say 28 pips. Which means if you stopped here, you would have made either $28 or $280. But guess what happened after that? It didn't get to TP2. For those waiting for TP2 now, it broke their hearts. What happened to their hearts? Breakfast. It went down. Let me show you what happened. It now went down from there. Can you imagine? You are seeing big profit. All of a sudden, it started going down and went to stop loss, and you lost the trade. So if you are taking TP1, you would have won. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So when I said the signal and I gave money, but don't stay too long when it comes to 15 minutes trade. I did. The only trade I stayed longer, a bit. I mean, when I say longer, a bit is 1 hour. But when I stay longer, it's 4 hours or daily. Those ones most times always get to their TP1, TP2, and so on. Okay. So this morning, Manara gave this one, Manara giving some money. Let's go check another gold trade. There's another gold trade. I think there were about 2 gold trades today. Idea from Manara. Okay, this is another one. So let's take this one now. Get again. Says bearish. Manara says you should sell this gold. Okay. At what? 1962. TP is what? Stop loss is 1964.2. And the TP is as 1959, 1957. Okay, let's go check. What time was this? What time was this? This was 1:32 p.m. 1:32 p.m. That's 13:32. Is it 15 minutes also? Yes, I guess so. 15 minutes, yeah. 15-minute time frame. So this is 15-minute time frame, as you can see here. You guys can see that it's 15-minute time frame, right? The background there. Okay. All right. So let's go check what happens at 1 o'clock. This is morning time. So I'm going to take this ruler again. Let's trace 1:30, right? 1:35 or so. That's 13:30. But this is 13:30. Let's just say 13:20. Okay, this is it. So they gave the entry at 1958. Wow. You see, Manara is superb. Look at this one. If you are taking this one also, you would have made TP1 and TP2. What is that my console again? Okay, it's here. Guys, look at it. Manara called this trade at 1958. Guys, are you there? So the trade was called at 1958.2. Can you see it? So you took it from here. And what happened after that? Look at what happened after that. It went up. TP1 was what? Okay, sorry, forgive me. It was a bearish. Not what's it called? So bearish. It was a bearish.
So it's at 12:30, not 1:30.
You say what?
Your cursor is showing 12:30, the time. That candle you're touching is 12:30, but you said
Okay.
1:30.
132, yes, 132. So that's 130. Really? This is 1330 now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, forgive me.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, forgive
Yes,
me.
that's it.
All right. Okay, all right, guys. So you entered this trade around 1958. Thank you, Marjorie. Thank you. So remember your entry was what? 1962.7. Wow, this one was a sweet trade. Imagine you entered this trade at 1962.7. So let's go to 1962. Where is 1962? 1962.7.7. Wow. Let's see. Okay, around there. This is 1962.7. This one was a sniper trade. This one called my sniper trade, right? 7. So guys, you enter this trade at this point. Manara called this at this point. So let's say you jump in, you enter this trade at this point. And Manara said TP1 was what? 1959, which is around here. Then TP2 was 1957, which is around here. And see what happened. It came way down to TP1, TP2, and you get. So how many pips did you win? From 1962 to 1960, that's 20 pips. 1960 to 1958, wow, that's another 20 pips. That is 40 pips. 1958 to 1957, that is 10 pips. That is 50 pips, which means if you had used 0.1, you would have made $50 in the afternoon. If you use one lot size, you would have made $500 in the afternoon. So in total, Manara could have given you today about $700 or $70. That is enough for a day. Enough for the day for Manara. Guys, with this viewpoint of mine, I think I'm able to convince you, but not to confuse you. Manara FX is actually the bomb if you use it the right way. So that is that. Now to take your time, I'd like to take your questions. So that's how Manara works, okay? Let's start taking questions. Okay, before question, okay, while you are asking your questions, I want to show you something, guys. Can you still see my screen? Can you guys still see my screen? Now, see the meet. I want you all to see what you guys are missing, what you guys have been missing. Most of you who don't go to. Now, you know, when you come to your back office, you are meant to join all these groups. Like, look at the Manara trades, ideas, and sessions. For last week alone, let's calculate. For last week, there were losses and there were wins. And let's calculate all the losses and wins together. I think it was done here. Okay. Where? Okay, results. So here, look at it, guys. So if you check the wins, the losses. Now look at what happened. I told you that yesterday, these guys they hardly lose. I can show you. Go and check all their trades in the past. Let's go and check all their trades in the past. For you to know that you are missing. These are the places, channels you should be going, right? Now let's check. For this was for 1 week. Every week it does a recap, okay? So for this week, particular week, look at what happened. At the end of the week, if you are taking these guys' trades, your win, they had 10 wins and 3 losses. If you calculate those 3 losses, they are 35 pips, 35 pips, 35. He doesn't use more than 35 pips. That's 70 pips plus 35. That's 100. And it's not showing, right? You're not seeing it.
No, we're not.
Yeah, your screen is dark. Is that okay?
Yes, it's dark because they secured those channels. So I did something. I bypassed them today. You know, at least me too. I'm also techy. So what I did, I went to open my Telegram from the web version. So that you will see. I believe you'll see this one. Can you see this? Can you see the Telegram now?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Can you
can
see this?
Yeah.
Are you still seeing it?
Yeah, we are.
All right, good. So that was what I was able to do today. Okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Where is it? It's loading. Taking time to load. So I wanted to show you all the what is going on. I want to show you all the trade ideas that you guys have been missing by not going to this group. I mean, you paid for this, all of them you paid for. Oh, no, that's this thing. Oh my God, our time is almost up. Oh, downside. What's wrong with this network? I'm coming. Let me see what's going on. You know, the other side, they actually, you know, they are all secure channels, so you can't share them on Telegram and all that. So I try to check them out from here. And I expect it to work out. It was working well. Hold on, let's see. Uh-huh. Yes, this is what I'm expecting. Now it's coming up. Okay, good. Imagine 3,000 plus members. Okay, let's start with the Manara trade session. Okay. This is what I'm expecting. Now let's go back. I want us to go through, let's go back every week. I mean, imagine you follow this. Let's say you pay your subscription covers you for 4 weeks, right? Even if you follow these guys alone, this Manara trades ideas, these guys only do gold. Okay? Trade idea session, you can join from your back office. Let's start from this week. What date was this? Wednesday. I want to start from the, okay, this is giving trouble. Let's just start from here. Now look at this week alone. Okay, 7-day recap. Can you see 7-day recap? Okay, so there are 3 losses. Those 3 losses, if you look at them, where is my cursor again? Where is my cursor? Okay, yeah. Now those 3 losses, look at them. This loss, 35 pips, 35 pips, 35 pips. So let's use somebody who is using 0.1, for example. So using 0.1, so this place you would have lost $35, which is $35, which is 105, okay, dollars, fine. But what would have gained? Would have gained 1,114 pips. Now, so that 1,114 pips means that your profit would have been $1,114. So you lose $105. When you deduct that from this, you still be left with 995 or thereabout dollars in 7 days, assuming you take all the trades with these guys alone. If I go to the comment section, I'll show you, you see people, they bring their screenshots. You see people making $2,000, $3,000 in the session. But I doubt if many of you visit all these places. Now let's go to another week. You know one thing about life, consistency. I mean, sometimes you can have a win, like gambling, once in a while. But when you do it over and over, then meaning you are good at it. Look at this one alone. Another win here. TP1, smash. TP2, smash. TP3, smash. Gold, though. Gold. Okay, sorry. GBP, JPY. TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. 100 pips registered. This is $100 for somebody using 0.1. $1,000 for somebody using 1. If that is not enough, I mean, how do you know somebody who is good? Look at his results, the track record. Okay, look at this one. Also, 1,214 pips, 3 losses, 11 wins, 3 losses. You understand? So you see, so now your money has doubled. So 105 minus 1,204. So you still be having $1,000, 100 and something. You get what I'm saying, right? Let's continue. He sent another signal. They started having losses. All these losses here are since that day of that news. Yet the profit kept going up. Now the total profit is 1,179 pips, but losses now became 4. Okay. I mean, look at more wins, less losses. Like I told you from the beginning. So if you have trades 1, 2, 3, 4, wow. Look at it. Look at all the pips. 100 pips, 100 pips, 200 pips, 50 pips, 200 pips. Like how many wins now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many losses? 4. 6-4 is a good number. 610 pips won, and the pips lost are always lesser. This is what they call win. This is a good win rate. Remember, I told you from the beginning, right? So all these things, these are the things you paid for. If you didn't, in case you don't know all this, these are the things you paid for. You get my point? I mean, you can't just pay your subscription and just be, stagnant for the whole 4 weeks. And this is just one channel. Let's go to other channel. This is Manara Trader Session. Let's go to Forex and Manara. You see this one? Okay, yeah, this guy, I think this is Dankwa, right? This guy is a great teacher. If you really want to learn Forex, those of you who are beginners, don't joke with this group. He will start from, see, he teaches like a kindergarten, like he teaches his kindergarten, because he actually was a teacher before becoming a Forex trader. And not just that, he sends trade ideas, but you know what I like about it? He sends trade ideas only once in a while, but anytime he sends it, it's a win. He's always very careful. And you see TP1, TP2 eats 48 pips. Every time it's TP1, TP2 eats, TP eats. Every of his trade, most of it, TP eats. And you can learn a lot. This channel, don't joke with it. You make money, you learn. That's all the trade idea is sending. All these are for you. This is what your $150, $99 monthly covers, which in a day can make your monthly subscription in 1 day if you follow all these guys. Let's talk about Eminence trade ideas. Where is it? Eminence trade idea. Trade ideas. Look at this. Can you imagine? Look at this. The one they just said, 80 pips, TP2. If you want TP2, 80 pips. This one was minus 22 pips loss, right? So if you go back to their track record, you see winnings, and winnings. 100 pips. Which other one again? 120 pips. That is 120 pips here. The GBP USD. These are lots of money. But don't go to these channels. They are for you. Right? And which other one? Terminal trade ideas, yes. Where is Nepal? This is Spanish. Then Nepal. Look at this Nepal. Also, this one too is a great, it's good at gold. It's only trading gold. This one too is only trading gold. Gold. You see gold sell now. And this guy will show you how it's done. Shows you on Zoom session. You learn how to trade from him also. And how this thing is loading fast. You see his results. If you see their results, weekly results, you will be wowed. So guys, this is why I'm telling you, don't waste your money. Make money. Okay? Make money, be active, make money, ask questions. So that is where I'll be ending my call tonight. If you have any question, I will entertain at least 2 or 3 questions because it's almost time. And then call it a night or a day, depending on where you're calling from. Questions, guys?
Actually, I would like to ask, because when I tried checking from the Manara, I was seeing only one Telegram group there, which is that bot. But these other ones you're showing, I don't know how to connect to them.
Okay. I think after the class, you can chat me and then we'll connect. We'll see how we'll go. But there's a video. Okay, let me show you something, guys. See, when you sign up, all of you, when you signed up, there's this video on the group which we use to welcome you. It's like most people don't pay attention to it, and I understand it's okay, you are new. See, like this person that is new now, welcoming this person, there are 2 links that we put here. See, the first one is here. It says my back office. So meaning this person now, that part I was asking you to go through for you to connect your Manara that you were looking for. This, if you had gone to your message or you come to this person's message, it will take you to that place. If I click here now, it takes me straight to where I will log in to connect all those groups. So I will show you now how you do it. So when you click that link, it takes you here. Okay. Now when you get to this part, let me sign out.
Your screen is not
I don't
showing.
need to sign out. You sign in. When you sign in, oh, that is secured too also then. I don't know, they secured all this kind of things. So the app from this one is not showing. Are you sure it's, oh, sorry. No, it's not secured. I stopped sharing. I stopped sharing. We're about random. I didn't know. All right, let me share again. Sorry. All right. Stop sharing. Because I was wondering why. I want to see once. All right. So as I was saying, let me go back to the WhatsApp. None of you were saying anything. Can you imagine? I thought I was sharing my screen. So look at this message. This is the message I'm talking about. This is the team, right? You're all welcome to this team, right? And when you came in, you were welcome with this message. Look at this person now that is new. This person here, Henry Chris, right? He was welcome with this message. And that message, these two links you see here, this first one, my back office, is what I was talking about. Takes you to this part. Okay. So it logs me in automatically because I already saved my password. Okay. So now you click on this page, the menu. When you click on the menu, what do? So you go to Forex. Many of you, I didn't mean you're done with the Forex. By the time I will take you on this crypto, most of you will be like, wow. You'll be like, wow, all these things are paid for. It's part of your payments. Because most of you don't, because my plan before was to keep trading the Forex. When you make enough profit, we'll now go and show you how to use Achilles. When you be investing your money, the Achilles machine or system, the robot tells you the best time to put your money in crypto when it's down. And as soon as you do that, so you'll be buying, it only tells you how much you will buy. You know, let's say you have $100. So let me talk about that tonight. It's take our time, but it's a very awesome part. So, and you already, your money covered all these ones. So when you come to the Forex, let's talk about Forex, how to join those groups. I want to show you how to join the groups, right? So when you come to Forex, you see this drop down. You click on Manara, start from Manara. Okay. Now, when you come here, so you see, where's my cursor? Now, at the top here, can you see what I have here at the top? Okay, look at this here. Manara AI, Forex and Manara Espanyol. Now, so the first one you tap is the Manara AI. Is there at default. So when you tap it, you have to scroll down like this. Okay, you come to this part. You see here. Can you see it? Telegram link. Click on this Telegram link. Okay, when you tap it, takes you straight to that group. Click on join, you join. And after joining, you click on this one too, the second one, the one I told you that if you want to learn Forex like a baby, you know, you go through and you also take trades there and it's always winning. This one, the moment you tap it here, go down again, click on the Telegram link, you go in. Okay, then the expire. You don't need that because you don't speak Spanish. These guys are enough. Now, after that, what do you do again? You go to Eminos. So, as usual, you come to the English, you come to the link, you click, it takes you to the group you join. Come to Arabic. Now, Arabic, it doesn't speak English, but the guy is an Arab guy, but he's very good at US state. But don't go here except you have a very big money. You make a lot of money, but you need to have a big money. And before you go here, you consult people like us on the group. So we'll guide you on the kind of account you use. But this one's there, he hardly loses. He's always win every day. Win plenty money. But you can't go there unless we guide you. If not, and lose your money. But it's good to join so you see the results. Okay? Then when you click that, you come down and click the link to join. You click on Nepal. Okay? Come down, click the link to join. You can click the Spanish here and click the link to join. That's all. That's how to join the group. Now, in case you click the link sometimes and it tells you link expired or it's not taking you there, you click on fix this issue. Then you go there and click again to take you there. That's how to join the group. So in case you can't remember, you can still let us know, take you there. Okay, this is the stocks. This stocks too is mad. But most of us, if you are in Nigeria, there's no broker, you can't have access to this one yet because we don't have broker for this. But people outside Nigeria, my God, this one's there. You make money every day. I mean, if you go to this group, you'll be intimidated. But so they said I had to exit this group. Too much money. Everybody speaks so much money. But I can't access because I'm in Nigeria for now. But I'm still working on it. There's a way we'll bypass this thing and get a broker for ourselves in Nigeria. but want us to be done with this forex first so we can start enjoying this one. So that's why we need to make speed. Our plan is to create one more. It's already time actually, but I can take any other question. All right, guys. I think we'll call it a night. When the recording comes out, I'll send it to the group.
Yes,
Watch
first
this
of all,
again.
charge.
Okay. You see what? Oh, I was logged out and came in. So the question in the chat must have disappeared. But I saw one the other time. Someone was asking, what do I mean by confirmations, right? Is that the question?
Yeah.
All right. So confirmation is a technical term. Okay. So well, you only understand when you know how to read the chart. So when I see a setup, okay, that is aiming for a buy, you don't just jump right in, even if you have seen the setup telling you to buy. You want to know the right place to come in. So you won't lose the right point and you go and eat stop loss before going that way. Now, to know that right area, we check confirmations. Confirmation is done by checking candle pattern, the way the candles behaves, which you will know if you understand the candle pattern. Okay. The way what's it called? The trend line, support and resistance, those three things, some other small things that we use to confirm. So this you understand when you start going through your back office there at the ECA. You go to the advanced level of the forex. It's there, very simple one. But when you go to forex and Manara training, where Dankwa will be training you on the basics, you learn all those things. So they are to help you confirm your entry, the best place to enter from. But that's where Manara comes in. You see now, instead of you learning all this confirmation thing, Manara already done all this, just to give you the entry. Look at the sniper entry, like we check the gold. Look at that beautiful one. The same area you entered from, straight down to 151 to 52. So that's that. All right, guys, we need to round up tonight. Okay, so make sure you attend the mastermind event tomorrow, and we'll all be good. See you next week for trading. Our trading start next week again, Monday, which means from Sunday night up until Monday morning. All right, guys.